overnight cruise from the Italian mainland. I need to maximise the time away. Welcome back to my channel, BHP Tours. I hope you're enjoying the journey up to now. We've made our way from London through to Civitavecchia, a port on the border of the Italian capital, Rome. After the police encounter in Florence and a brief stop at one of the 7 wonders of the world in the Colosseum, we're ready to head to one of the most beautiful Italian islands in the middle of the Mediterranean, Sardinia. The capital in the south of the island, Cagliari, is the largest of Sardinia's 3 to 4 main cruise ports. It's also the most accessible to Naples or Sicily. Olbia is the closest to where I'm coming from, and it's the only ferry route that functions overnight, so that's where my ship is headed to. Porto Torres is the most accessible port if you're coming from Barcelona or Marseille in the south of France. Santa Teresa Gallura, I think that's right. One of the others is what will take me an hour north to the French island of Corsica later on in this video. Let's get started, onto the ship.
I think go back, I think reverse.
No, it's fine. That's how you do it. I'm not convinced that these ramps are friendly to sports cars.
There we go. Beauty!
That's why it would have been good to get it.
Yeah.
Hopefully this ramp is okay.
Non entrare dritto, non entrare dritto. Vai tipo a sgozzare, hai capito?
English. This way, yeah? This way.
Okay.
Guided by the shipping staff to the top deck, away from the lorries, I head up yet another ramp to park with all the Sardinian commuters.
Vamos! Not in Spain anymore.
I'm then ushered neatly between the lines into my little parking space. Parked up, bit too much background noise to record the sound, but if I told you how hot it was where the car was parked, oi, sauna. Now time to find the accommodation for the night. MTV Cribs, welcome to my crib. It's the bedroom. And this is the bathroom. Ooh. Now go on, get out. Beautiful weather on arrival at Olbia. Just missed sunrise. Let's get to it. That's the first of the 2 ramps to descend down. Yeesh, watch that front splitter. This football mural is of goalkeeper and local hero Salvatore Sirigu, winning the Euros in 2020 with Italy. Here he is posing with the Sardinian flag after a dramatic win over England on penalties in the final. First location of note on the island takes us up this narrow paved road that leads to a passage in between 2 really large rocks at the top. You can even see the sea in the distance. What a view. I wasn't joking when I said narrow. As I head further into the Sardinian countryside, we pull over for a little break. Keep us topped up with Haribos. Love a sugar rush, me, as you might be able to tell by me almost parading around my car. Usually I don't record setting the camera down, but just look at the backdrop. Could have changed the battery though. Speaking of drone, here's a lesson in flying it. Don't drive over a bridge when the battery is low. It actually set right down in the middle of the bridge, which was a bit of a hazard. Even had me running to pick it up before it got run over in 35-degree heat. Sweaty. After cooling off, I had a lovely bit of pasta at the seaside restaurant before a night out. Coastal. Some night out, by the way. Ritual Nightclub. A rooftop restaurant looking over the Sardinian coastline, built from the ruins of a granite castle in the late 60s. It makes up a unique club that hosts international DJs over the summer period. Must visit in my book. Next day, don't worry, no interaction with the police. I bid farewell to Sardinia and head towards a port. Santa Teresa Gallura is a very small port which solely does the hour or so journey back and forth from the south of Corsica. Tropical shower, anyone? Captured by Corvette's rear camera mirror. Passport handed over to board the ship. I don't think he really wanted a photo with me. Parked on the ship, I take in the wonderful Corsican scenery. As the boat docks for us to disembark onto French soil. The port of Bonifacio feels almost like the French Riviera, just by its selection of luxury yachts and the cuisine alone. But it wouldn't be complete without tourists blocking the road. The cliffside views are pretty special, peering down at the harbour too. One last gaze down. What a great blend of nature and engineering. Having what was it, Bacardi breezes they were? At Le Total. First full day after the port, heading to Ajaccio. Some incredible roads on the way, as you'll see now. Gonna see if we can find Le Club de Football and some nice roads to accompany. WKD style. This says light sheet. It honestly has no resemblance to the thing whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's just fizzy water with colouring and not even a lot of sugar. I'm at the Estadio François Coty for Ajaccio. Great French accent there. Beautiful mountains in the background. Didn't realise they're actually in League One. Some view to play football in or even go to watch. Ajaccio has I've been flirting between Liga and Ligue 2 for years. Striker Adrian Mutu had a spell here, as did Rangers legend Dado Perso. Bon voyage. That's the west coast of Corsica you can see in the background. One last stop. Those stairs are pretty iconic. This charming little French island really is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to, let alone driven, and it feels like there's an awful lot still to be explored. It's one of the greenest places I've ever witnessed firsthand. I mean, just look at this bridge. Just when you think you've seen it all.
What is going on here? I've seen it all, I really have. Oh!
The second and final football stop in Corsica takes me to Sporting Club Bastia and Stade Oman Cesari. Holding 16,000 people, it looks over the northern Corsican countryside. Let me know if you think it's more scenic than the rivals Ajaccio. They've had a few famous players here. Chelsea legend Michael Essien started his career here, as did Alex Song before his move to Arsenal. Even Cameroon legend Roger Milla had a 4-year spell here in the early 80s. Now it's time for a bit of food before I board the ship to take me back to the mainland. I grab a pizza at a lovely Italian restaurant. Can you spot the stingray hiding behind the plants? Superb creme brulee as well. Thanks for watching my trip around these two spectacular islands. Next video, I'll be in the south of France. Do make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I've got so much to come this year, so make sure you click the bell icon to get notified when I upload. Here's my last video in Tuscany that brought me to Sardinia.